What's up, everybody? We're back here for game 2, or match 2 rather. I don't know if we can keep this hand knowing what he is on. In the dark, though, I would definitely keep this hand. It's got two things, two big spells, payoff spells to get around, like discard spells or counter spells or anything like that. We have a ramp spell and the lands to cast it. So I think this is a keep in the dark. I do not know what he's playing 100%. So we're going to keep it because I would definitely keep this hand at any other point in time in my life. I guess unless I knew the person was on Infect. So maybe that logic is flawed. My opponent is mulliganing to 5, so cheers to that. Oh, he's gonna see the heinousness that is my hand. The heinousness. Oh, and he's got the Nutter Butters too, just the turn one Glistener. I hope I draw a Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt. Alright, land is not ideal. Guess we'll play Cinderglade. For no other reason that we can and we have nothing to do. If he kills me on turn 2 because he didn't respect the bluff of Lightning Bolt that I drew that turn, them's the beats, you know. Them is the beats. But what is life if not a beat? Yeah. That's deep. Alright. Taken one. Ooh. Feel much safer even though we drew another land. I'm fetching. It's gonna be fetch. I don't know. If he would ever let me fetch. If he squelches me here, that'd be fine, because he doesn't know that I have mono land control. Popping off right now. Popping off. Explorer is a pretty reasonable card in this spot. Then again, any ramp spell is a pretty reasonable card in this spot. But this one in particular is okay, because it could draw us towards a removal spell. And I do enjoy removal spells. Instead, it drew us to a land, so I'm going to play my Wooded Foothills to fetch, because I don't want to draw any more lands. Off lands, Moto. Stop giving me lands. We're gonna die to his multi 5. It's gonna suck. Maybe not. Maybe his hand is Anger of the Gods. That's what's up. We need to draw Anger, stat. Doctor, Anger, stat. Alright, lands. Lands, stat. So, Summoner's Pacting for the Snake, Secure Tribe Elder. Doesn't do anything because we're going to have to pay for the Summoner's Pact on turn 5 anyway, so the mana ramp isn't going to do anything because we're still going to be on the same turn cycle for casting our Primeval Titan. Want to play at least 5 mountains so that whenever we cast our Primeval Titan, it's going to trigger off of the Valakuts. The Valakuts are going to trigger off the Primeval Titan. Alright, we're dead. We're super dead. Alright, needs 2 more. What if I had a Dismember? Would have done it in response. Your guy would have died. Granted, he knows I don't have a Dismember. But this has become immense. Oh yeah. I'm feeling immenced. Get deaded. Don't even have to concede. What are we drawing? Ooh, a colony heart. Strong draw. Strong draw. Alright, cutting these colony hearts because they have it out for me. Don't see them till the last minute. They just come for the food. They're like a bad family member. Want these chalices, this Malira, anger, sudden shock. Hits up so perfectly to 60. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like I stated previously, this matchup isn't great, but we can win. Anyone can win. If you believe. Believe in the heart. The heart of the cards. It's a different game. Speaking of the heart of the cards, I don't know. I got nothing. Thought that was going to lead somewhere. Thank gosh. He started the match. Our hand is above average. 2 interaction spells, a ramp spell. We're going to keep it for sure. For sure. It's not as good as our last 7. The 7 of like Chalice, Malira, Lightning Bolt, lands. That hand was pretty decent. Pretty decent. I think Sudden Shock just blows this matchup wide open. It's just such a good card versus this deck. I also think this deck is probably the best deck in the format, this deck being Infect. For many reasons. One, the blue-white-red and the black-green decks for some reason just like started falling off the face of the earth. People are playing a lot of combo decks, like this one, like Primetime, or well, I guess I put against Storm last week, but I don't think that's going to be a big part of the meta. I think Infect is, I don't want to say too good, because it's definitely fragile. Like, all their cards suck, essentially. If you put every card they have in a vacuum, it's real bad. But you put them all together with the Infect mechanic, they all work in unison so well that, you know, it just creates this monster. Literally. Like a 10-10 Infect monster. We're trying to cast monsters too. Just the old-fashioned way. OF way, if you will. Alright, my turn. I'm just going to sack now. I don't know why. Thought it was his end step. He took so long that I couldn't even wait. What if I just, like, fetch Stomping Ground untapped? For no reason whatsoever. I'm not going to. But I'm going to feel real bad if he plays a Glistener Elf post-combat. Didn't. We're the luckiest. Cast our Explore, because it still allows us to leave up this. Lightning Bolt. Post-combat, or post-Explore. So essentially the Explore cost 1 mana, which was pretty decent. I think I only played, no I didn't, I played 2 lands. The Forest and the Stomping Ground. Wonder what he's doing over there. What are you doing over there? Over there in the corner. Okay. He fetches now, I was gonna say. There's some merit to fetching before you cast the Glistener Elf, because I can respond to the fetch with the Lightning Bolt, and then he can't cast any of his pump spells or protection spells. So that might have been something, a minor flub, but I'm definitely not willing to take the risk. If he like fetches on end step, I'm certainly Lightning Bolting this Glistener Elf 100% of the time. Yeah, he's smart and didn't do it. Maybe he plays Groundswell. Some lists have been falling away from that card, but I still think it is a fine card. You can see post-board, things slow down a lot. They're just trying to play around a lot of things, and they can't play around everything, always, so we just got to pick our spot. Pick our spot. Oh, man. He's just going hamburgers. I guess this is one way to get around a sudden shock. Just attack with multiple things. Hope that my clock is slow enough to where like the swarm effect is good enough. I don't really want to cast this Explorer, because if we cast the Explorer and he attacks with all of his guys, he can definitely kill us. Leaving up two protection, or 2 removal spells for his men are probably better than, you know, going off on a whim, or an exploration, or a hike. Whatever thing you want to say there. Yeah, we got it, man. You probably don't want to go for it. We got the goods. The goods. If he attacks with Inkmoth, if he activates Inkmoth next and attacks with it, I'm going to sudden shock it. Oh, golly. He has another one. I was going to say, that'll be an easy deal, because we might want to cast his Primetime at some point in our life, you know? Okay, no effects. So, I'm going to Lightning Bolt something. Definitely Lightning Bolting something now. Just in case he doesn't have Apostle's Blessing, we have the opportunity to draw an Anger. And Explore and Anger costs 5 mana, so I guess we just hit a Blighted Agent. Even though, I don't know, it's probably fine. I'm sure it truly doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, because we're not going to die to a... that wasn't great. Alright, Explore, take me places. Hopefully to Land Town. Alright, that was okay. Land Town is a good town to be in. We have a lot of good draws next turn. A land kills him, and Primeval Titan, does that kill him? I don't think Primeval Titan kills him, but we can probably stay alive this turn. We can probably stay alive. At least I hope so. Perhaps it was a mistake to Lightning Bolt. I just thought my mana might be constrained. It was not, however. As you see, we have 4 open mana, and we only need 2 open mana. So it might have been a mistake. I guess it plays around Spell Pierce to some degree, because you can, you know, Lightning Bolts something with 3 mana up. If he Spell Pierces it, cool. If not, that's also fine. Because then we get a Sudden Shock. You're a jerk. Okay, well this card's proving to be very strong so far. This Blossoming Defense card. I guess I have to Sudden Shock this. Like, it's a 2-for-1, but you can tell it's a bait 2-for-1, so it doesn't even count. Still feels bad. Become Immense kills us. But I mean, he could have Hexproofed his... Like, I could have let the Hexproof resolve, and then he could have Become Immense us. We're pretty... Dang. Man, we played that Lightning Bolt. Why do we play that Lightning Bolt? That was so bad. Yeah, the Lightning Bolt was definitely a mistake. Definitely a mistake now, in hindsight. But if we draw land, he's dead. So let's hope we get rewarded for playing poorly. All right, we did. We did it, lads. Oh, that cost 2 green. All right, we're gonna have 1 floating for no reason. Scapeshift is a pretty good card. Would not have won us that game. 100%. Do we want to accent Scapeshift? Maybe Primeval Titan's too slow. We're gonna try this now. Just judging by the games. Usually gonna be playing with a lot of mana open, or else, you know, we could die. Dying's bad, okay? Still don't think we want the other Omen. Just a do nothing. It's 2 mana do nothing. And like I said, especially in the early turns, we want to make sure that our mana is open to represent tricks of the trade. Yeah, I'm sorry, Kant. Whenever you watch this video, my bad. You know, on the opposite end, we put them in our deck to draw the perfect 7 every time, and for you to mulligan a lot. Infect does mulligan a lot though, and like you saw in game 1, he like mulliganed to 5 and like very easily killed us. So I'm not saying we won. I'm just saying that our hand is very good. We have a Malira, bunch of ramp spells. It's so weird too, because I played a version of this deck with 3 Maliras on our sideboard. Never drew it against Infect once. Not a single time. Man, we got that one of though, and she coming out in force. She's representing the Sylvic outcasts. Yeah. Write that down. Don't kill me. I've heard stories of the fabled Mitavul Corrosa mutagenic growth. I've done it to people. Feels good. Feels good. Wonder what he's doing. Can't be blocked. So he's setting up for a next turn kill? He's trying to keep his mana open. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. A lot of things can kill us next turn as well. If we didn't have this Malira. But we do! Skippity-doo-dah! Don't dismember my Malira, please. No, no. You're such a jerk. You know that? Now I'm not sorry. How about that? How do you feel now? God, it stings. He probably brought in like 2 to 3 dismembers too for 1 Malira. So the rest of his dismembers are going to be dead. So I guess it's fine, but now I do not feel safe because he's got, you know, a 4-1 essentially. Ah, we're dead. Phyrexian mana, folks. Phyrexian mana. See you next match.